Yeah, 53 motos today. Thank you guys for coming out. Beautiful Sunday at Rockford BMX. We're going to get started here with first go-around in just a minute. So all riders to staging, first go-arounds. Getting them locked and loaded here in just a minute. My favorite sound on a Sunday back there. I heard you singing. Might have to make a Rockford BMX karaoke weekend. All right, about that time. How we looking up there, Tom? All right. Moto 1, we got 6 and under, local open, locked and loaded in the gate. 5 wide. Here we go. Gate is down. Let's see who's got the pop on this one. 53 motos out here. Beautiful Sunday for racing. Getting started here with Bernard, Glonick, Teague, Mayfield, and Emil. Good to see Presley, Emil back out here racing with us. Out of Bermzilla, we go into that second straightaway. Looks like it's got to be the 50 bike. That's A-Ray. Bernard out there getting it done in the top spot. We got Teague sitting 2 on the 317. Single file, they go down that third straightaway. All A-Ray. Getting it done out front right now. Coming into Berm 3. Looks like 2 riders moving on to that main event out of this first moto for 6 and under local open. Coming down that back straight, back at me. Looks like the 50 bike. Bernard's in there, taking 2. One more spot up for grabs. Let's see if it's going to go to T on the 317. T taking that second spot. Out of Moto 1. Moto 2, gates down. Our second rack. Hey, 6 and under local open. They're going to be 8 wide in that main event. That's going to be one to watch. We got Donald, Jones, Bernard, Ippolito, and Wallace. 2 more riders moving on to that main event. Out of Bermzilla we go down that second straight. Out to an early lead. That's got to be 8 bike. It's got to be Boots Jones out there. Jones getting it done. I think we got Bad Barbie out there in that 2 spot. Jones, Donald running 1 and 2. Oh, got a little lap traffic out there. Little lap traffic. Out of Berm 3, going on that last straight. Still Jones getting it done out front. Donald right there in the 2 spot. Let's see if she can hold on to it. Got another rider coming there knocking at the back door. Let's see what happens. Back this way to the stripe. The 8 bike is in, and it's a drag race for that second spot. Donald gets it. 17 and Donald holds on by an eyelash. They're both heading to the big show. Moving on, Moto 3 on the track right now. We got Olson, Wick, Carter, Usher, Sereno, and Wallace. That's got to be some Kegels colors out front of this one. 2 riders going on to that main event. 52 bike. No, that's 52 a Wick. Wick and the 108. How about that? Showtime Sammy and the Wildman getting it done. They're both little guys, and they both ride for Kegels. It happens. All right, we got Moto 4 on the track. We got 7-8 local open. Erdl, Smelcher, Bauer, Doyle, and Farr. 2 more riders moving on to that main event. It's got to be, how about this guy, the Marley Man, winning all 3 days of the Midwest Nationals last weekend. How about that? Getting it done out front right now on the 59 bike. So Marley Man is in there, as well as the 48 bike of Erdl. Good to see the Erdls back out here with us out of Moto 4. 9-10 local open on the track right now, Moto 5. We got Manuel, Fattrell, Stewart, Glonick, and Lane. It's another rider out there taking home the gold all 3 days of the Midwest Nationals. Jack Manuel. Good job to both of those riders. So 2 riders moving on to the main event. So looks like it's going to be the 293 Glonick and the 40 of Fattrell. Moving on, Moto 6, we got 9-10 local open. Looks like we got Gatto, Takanaga. Get the Takanagas back out here with us this weekend. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming back. Got Erdl, Christensen, and my man Tees out there in this one, and we're bar to bar coming down that back straightaway. Freeport colors out front of this one. As we head back to the stripe, the 32 bike and the 972. So Takanawa and Erdl both moving on to that main event. Good to see the Takanagas back out here with us. Woo! Missed you guys. All right, we're getting... There we go. Getting our 11-12 local open, 7 riders. Getting them locked and loaded. Gate is down as we head towards that Rockford drop. Who's got the pop on this one? I see Finkboner out there. I see... It's got to be Cutthroat Caleb Gork out there out of Bermzilla coming down that second straight. 128 bike. Finkboner sitting in the 2. 3 riders moving on to that main event. Got to be some Mangler colors out there in the 3 spot. That's far. So single file we go down that third straight. Heading into berm 3, still Gork out front of this one. Finkboner sitting in that 2 spot. 3 riders moving on to that main. Far. Let's see if he can hold on to it. We come back to the stripe. The 178 of Far. Taking that 3rd spot. Gork, Finkboner, Far. Heading to the main. Moto 8, 13, 14. Local open on the track right now. Looks like we got Beard, Moravec, Adams, Schroba, and the Bauman brothers out of Shanahan, Illinois. Out of Bermzilla, got to be some Fly Zone colors jumping out to that quick lead. That's a 71 bike. Cooper Bowman. Shanahan, Illinois. Where in the heck is that at? I've never heard of that one. So 3 riders. How far down south is that? Down by Springfield? Coming down that back straight. 2 riders heading to that main event. And these guys, they came to the Rock. They ain't playing around today. Both the Bowman brothers heading to that main event. All right, we got Moto 9, 17-20 local open. On the track right now, we got Sienna, Barons, Manahano, Ross, Carlin, Guzman, Schroba, and Ippolito. Full rack in this one. Got to be Barons out front in control of this one. 3 riders moving on to that main event out of this first rack. So we head back to the stripe. Barons getting it done on the 1 spot. Looks like the 712 bike. That's Carlin. He's in there. 1 more spot up for grabs. Who's getting it? Who's getting it? Oh, 105. 105. We'll give it to Guzman. 105 of Guzman. He's in there. All right, we got a total points race on the track right now. 17-20 women's cruiser. This guy, we got Manahano, Goldsmith, and Steezy Pearson's out there in this one. Little drag race action out there. First go around. All right, Manahano. She gets it. Goldsmith with the 2. Steezy with the 3Z. As we head to Moto 11. 36-40 women's cruiser total points race. We got Melton, Erdl, and Whitby out there in this one. Keggles colors on that top spot. That's got to be Melton. Whitby in the 2 spot. As they head out of that 3rd berm down that back straightaway. Coming back this way to the stripe. Looks like Melton going to take the top spot. Whitby's going to get the 2. Erdl going to get the 3. Moving on to cruisers. We got 10 cruisers on the track right now. Moto 12. We got a lot of nicknames in this one. We got Happy Feet. We got the Storm. We got Frostbite. And we got Hunt and Hedger out there. Sounds like an old Mad Libs book. 1 spot up for grabs. Coming back this way to the stripe. We got a little drag race going on our hands. Here we go. 10 bike. 10 bike is in there. He takes that extra stretch and he takes that 1 qualifying spot. Bungie moving on to that main event. 12 cruisers on the track right now, Moto 13. We got Rux, Gork, Lee, Henryson, and the Joker out there in this one. And we're bumping and running in that third berm for those 2 spots up for grabs right now. Coming back this way, looks like Gork is in there. Second spot up for grabs, going to go to the 703 biker Rux. Gork and Rux headed to that main event. More total points racing coming at you, Moto 14, 15 cruiser. We got the Z-Man out there, Zanoni, World War Z, DeMars, and Melanster's out there in this one. Total points race. It's got to be the Z-Man out front of this one. Ooh, getting a little whippy out there in that back straight. I like that. So Z-Man taking the 1 spot to 651, and DeMars gets the 2. And Henderson's going to get the 3. We got 51 to 55 cruiser on the track right now. Moto 15, we got Melton, Jackson, Pulaski, Elder, and Manahano. It's got to be Jackson out there in the top spot right now. 2 riders moving on to that main event. Ooh. Awful tasty on that back straight today. All right, Jackson and Melton both moving on to that main event. Hey, Presley, Emil, we need you in the gate. Presley, we need you in the gate. Okay. They said, go ahead, Troy. A 5 and under novice. $12 riders signed up for 5 and under novice today. We're starting out with Moto 16. We got King, Heaster, Pixley, Denson, and the Cowboy Bauer out there in this one. And you know why they call him the Cowboy. He's out there in those cowboy boots getting it done. Got to be some rip colors out front right now. That's got to be the Boogeyman. On the 900 bike, Boogeyman Heaster, you got cowboy boots chasing you down. That's got to be Cowboy Bauer in the 2 spot. 2 spots up for grabs out of this first go-around. This is one of my favorite things all day out here at this BMX track is Cowboy Bauer racing in his cowboy boots. Gates down, second rack, Moto 17 right behind him. Come down that back straightaway, still Heaster. In control of this one, coming back to the stripe. Heaster moving on to that main. Followed by, you guessed it, yeehaw, Cowboy Bauer. Both heading on to that main event. Got Moto 17, our second rack, a 5 and under novice on the track right now. Looks like we got the 151 bike out front of this one. That's Shanahan. We got Blakely, Wallace, Moore, Cox, and G-Man, Gavin Bernard out there in this one. Heading down that third straight, we got 2 spots up for grabs. You heard that out there. Moto 16, 17, full rack in that main event today. I'm looking forward to that one. All right, they're all bunched up in that back straight. Coming back this way, let's see what's going on. Second rack of Moto, 5 and under novice. 2 spots look like the 714. It looks like the 86. So Wallace and Bernard, they're both heading to the big show. Pretty rough out there. We got a windy situation going on in that last straight. Kind of like when you're playing Mario Kart and you hit that little arrow that's illuminated. That's going on in that back straight today. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right, we got 6 novice Moto 18 on the track right now. Total points race. Mayfield, Teague, and Coughlin coming back this way. Teague getting it done. Must have had a good night's sleep last night. Moving on to those mains in both of his classes today. So looks like Mayfield gets the second. And my man Ace out there getting the 3. Good job, Ace. Got more total points racing coming at us. 7 novice, Moto 19. We got Tim, Water, and Wallace. Durand, Freeport in the house today. Single file they go on that last straight. Let's see who's got the go fast. The double, triple twos. Gets the 1. Wallace with the 2. Tim's going to get that 3. Whoa, a little bump and a little run in that second berm. We got 8 novice. Got Smelker, Wick, Usher, Sereno, and Hernandez. Heading down that third straight. Got a little wild in that second berm there. 2 spots up for grabs and 8 novice. 9 novice. We got a full rack right behind them. Oh, got a couple riders down. We'll get them checked out quick. 2 spots going on. 128 and the 66. Keep it going for them. You know what happens? You get a down rider out there. You got to make some noise for them. Get them back to their feet. Oh, man, I think that made them faster. All right, got it, Tom. So we got 9 novice, Moto 21 on the track right now. 3 riders moving on to that main. Brown, Nalen, Gatto, Dayton, Diebel, Christensen, Stewart, and Emil. Looks like the 484's in there. The 592's in there. And the 240. So Gatto, Dayton, Stewart all moving on to that main event. All right, we got 10 novice on the track right now. Gates down. We got Scaduto, Myers, Rux, Freeman, Luna, and Ryan. Oh, here we go. Coming down that second straight. 2 spots up for grabs. Looks like we got the 150 and the 39. That's got to be Myers. Scaduto. Scaduto takes that lead. They're single file down that third straight, but not out front. We're bar to bar in that situation. We got Scaduto, Myers. Myers takes it back over. Oh, they're both in there. Play nice out there. Save it for the mains. Coming back this way to the stripe. 2 riders moving on. Myers and Scaduto. Ooh, that's going to be a main to watch. Keep an eye on 22. I'm calling that one right now. All right, we got 11 novice on the track. Moto 23, Van Brakel, Pettit, Coughlin, and Tebessing. Looks like 1 rider heading on to that main event. I believe that's got to be Tebessing in the top spot right now. Coming out of berm 3 down that back straightaway. I believe that's Tebessing out there. He's got a little company knocking at the door. You better stay on that gas back there in the back straight. 239 bike, 963 bike. Tebessing saves it, hangs on. Taking that one and only transfer spot. All right, we got 12 novice, Moto 24 on the track right now. Looking at Moore, Crane, Bruner, Van Brakel, Polglaze, and Bad Boy Bain. 2 riders moving on to that main event. What's up, Paul? So we got a rider out here that won't have a number plate on, and I believe it is. All right, so the 84 bike is in. We got to figure out who that no plate was. Hey, rider out there without the number plate in the front, I need you to come back down to the tower real quick. Rider out there with no number plate. Somebody grab him. Somebody grab that rider without a number plate. Send him back down to the tower. We need to figure out who that is.
He doesn't come back. Don't score him.
Hey, Paul. Roderick. Okay, got it. All right, turning the page, moving on to Moto 25. We got 13 novice, 2 racks of 13 novice today out here. We got Fennessy, Mayville, Matarazzo Jr., Ross, and Callis. We're all over. And this one got Poplar Grove, Crystal Lake, Byron, Roscoe in the house. I want to thank you guys for coming out here, traveling from where you lived. Join us on Sundays, especially last weekend. All right, heading down that back straight, coming back this way. 2 riders moving on to that main, the 762 and the 226. Oh, that's a 162. 162 and the 226. Looks like a 7. All right, we got 13 novice, second rack. Justin Scaduto. What was that nickname again? Speed Queen Scaduto. Out front right now, getting it done. We got 2 spots up for grabs. Pearson, Malmgren, McCall, and Speed Queen Scaduto getting it done right now. 2 riders moving on. Speed Queen's in there, as well as the 15 bike of Malmgren. They're both moving on to that main event. Total points race on the track right now, 16 novice. We got Buss, Bain, and Dobbs. I believe we got Buss out front of that one. They're awfully tight back there, that back straightaway. I think Dobbs sitting in that 2 spot, but trying to go for the 1. Let's see what happens. They come back this way to the stripe. That's Bain out there. Bain, going to hold on to it. Oh, 21 holds on to it. Bain, Dobbs, Buss, 1, 2, 3. Man, you guys got to keep on the gas on that back straight. They'll snatch it away from you. 28, Sienna, Tebessing, Carlin. Total points race. Coming back this way. It's like the 177, Sienna taking the 1, 712 of Carlin gets the 2. Tebessing's going to get that 3. We're heading to 26 to 35, novice Moto 29. Another total points race. Stokes, Nallen, Fennessy, Looks like Nallen and Stokes got a little something brewing there for the back straight. Total points race. Stokes taking the high line. Nallen with the low line. Stokes takes over that lead. Coming back this way. Let's see if Nallen can chase him down. Stokes going to hold on to it. Nallen gets a second. Fennessy's going to get that 3. Got Moto 30, 46 to 50 Novice on the track right now. We got Mayfield, Smelter, Schroba. A couple weeks ago, we had Scott Mayfield out here, signed up for the first time. Raced with us since 1984. That was pretty cool to talk about. Still cool to talk about. Schroba out front of this. Looks like he's going to get it done. Kegel's colors coming back to the stripe. 612 a Smelter. I got to find out if it's Smelter or Smelker. Could go either way. He's going to come up and go, it's Smisley. All right, looks like 6 intermediate, Moto 31 on the track right now. We got Galanic, Bernard, Jones, Ippolito, and Vad Barbie's out there in this one. 2 riders moving on to that main event as we head back to the stripe. The 60 bike is in there, the 152. I think that was 50 bike. 50 bike and the 152, that's Bernard and Ippolito heading to that main event. We got 7 intermediates, Moto 32 on the track right now. Carter, Ertl, Olson, Bauer, Farr. Oh, man, 1, 2, 3 bunched up back there in the back straight. Oh, man, this is a drag race in this one, 7 intermediate. We're looking for 2 and 2 only. Let's see who's going to get it. 59 and the 189. Carter and Marley Man. Folks out there, Marley Man picking up all 3 days of the Midwest National with the win. Pretty awesome accomplishment out here to win all 3 days of the National. We got 8 intermediates on the track right now, Moto 33. Blakely, Wick, Tilton, and Doyle looking for 1 rider. Moving on to that main event. You know who that's going to be. 2021 Rockford BMX track champion Mason the Rocket Blakely. He's heading to that big show. Out of Moto 33, 34 on the track right now. We got 9 intermediates. We got Levero, Zarate, Kraft, Lane, Shanahan, Coughlin, and my man Tees out there in this one. 3 riders moving on to that main. They're all bunched up as we head down that back straight. Coming back this way, we cross the line and to the stripe. 21, 110, and the 5 bike. It's got to be Levero, Kraft, and Shanahan all moving on to that main event. Moto 35, 10 intermediate. Welcome to intermediate, Mr. Manuel. Moving on from novice to intermediate. Got a little award we're going to give him here in a little bit. We got Gray and King out there as well as we come back this way. The 34 bike, Lovable Liam, takes the top spot. Manuel's going to get the 2. Gray's going to get the 3. 11 intermediates on the track right now. Moto 36. Got Bjorklund, Zarate, Joker, Benefiel, and Cox. And it looked pretty interesting in that second turn. We'll see what happens. Oh! Oh, no. Rider out front takes it down. He's back up to his feet. He's going to have to move it on to second go-around for that transfer spot. 2 spots up for grabs, 36 and the 186. Both moving on to that main. Oh, Ryder hits the eject button over the second turn. He's back to his feet, going to try to chase him down. Holy smokes, I believe that's Gavin Farr out there. I thought it was Hollywood Mike Miranda. All right, we come back this way to the stripe. 3 spots up for grabs, a 125, the 66, and the 346. They're all moving on to that main out of Moto 37. All right, we got Moto 38, 13 intermediates on the track right now. Schroba, Wick, and Heister. Got some rip colors out front of this one. It's got to be Heister. Call him Slim Jim out there. 93 by Heister taking the 1 spot. Schroba's going to get the 2 and the 103, and Wick going to get that 3 spot. Welcome to intermediate, Postman. He just turned intermediate as well here at the Midwest Nationals. Good job to all the riders making those mains last weekend. All right, we got Moto 39, 14 intermediate coming back this way. 1 spot's up for grabs. That's going to go to the 52 of Hayden Bowman. James, you okay, buddy? Tough break. Next go around, you get him back. All right, we got Moto 40 on the track right now, 17 to 20 intermediates. We got the No Boys, Munoz, Gardner, Hathcock, Guzman, and Ross. Looking at 3 riders going to that main event. Munoz is in there. Hathcock is in there. One more spot up for grabs going to the 87 bike. It's going to be Gardner. To 40, 41. We got 41 to 45 intermediates. On the track right now, we got the Meekums. We got Meekum out there. Melton, Ross, Riley, King, Mountain, Ippolito. Got to be King on the top spot right now. Ippolito taking the low road. Ippolito takes it over. Looking for 3 going to that main event out of this first go-around. Coming back this way, the 72 of Ippolito, King on the 48 bike, and Meekum on the 158. Man, you got Melton and Meekum right next to each other. That one will get you. All right, we got 51 and over intermediates on the track right now. Rundle, Melton, Takanaga, Pulaski, Elder, and Callis. Got to be Melton getting it done right now. 2 spots up for grabs. So we head back this way to the stripe. Melton getting it done. He's in there. And the 571 of Elder is in there. Out of Moto 42. How about that? Hey, T, good to have you back. Welcome back. All right, we got Moto 43 on the track right now. Moving on to experts, 13 girls expert. Meekum, Whitby, Moravik, Monahano, and a couple more Meekums. No big deal. 2 riders moving on. It's going to be the 3 bike and the 2 bike. Monahano and M&M moving on to that main event. 9-year-old experts on the track right now. Moto 44. Got Fattrell, Hedger, Cronenberger, and Sala. They call him the Dragon Warrior. Paul, I wouldn't want to race a guy named the Dragon Warrior. I don't know about you. No thanks. Especially if I was a dragon. All right, coming back this way to the stripe, the D bike, the Dragon Warrior. Going to be your one and only transfer spot out of Moto 44. All right, we got 10 experts on the track right now. Looks like we got Bungie, Larson, Glonick, Takanaga, and Erdl. Erdl get it done up front right now. 2 spots up for grabs, I believe. Oh, Happy Feet was in that 2 spot. Larson took it over. We're taking 2. Happy Feet going to try to squeeze his way in there. Let's see what happens down the back straight. Oh, Larson takes it over. 21 and the 32. That's going to be a good main to watch. Moto 45. Keep an eye on that one. We're turning the page. More experts coming at you. 11 expert, Moto 46, total points race. Got Beard, Lee, Sala. Looks like Beard getting it done right now. On the top spot, heads back this way to the stripe. The 13 bike, Lee's going to take the second. And the Battle Angel taking the third. They call her the Battle Angel. She's got a big old smile every time she comes across finish line. That's the nicest Battle Angel I ever saw. 12 experts, Moto 47 on the track right now. We got Cronenberger, Takanaga, Finkboner, and Rux. 1 rider moving on to that main event. Got to be some state colors coming back this way. In a hurry, that's Cronenberger. Out of Lake Villa, Illinois. Thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with us today at the Rock. We got Moto 48, 14 expert on the track right now. Adams, Merlanda, Cronenberger, Beard, and Hashiguchi. 2 spots up for grabs. We head back this way. DFR colors on the 975 bike and the State 1, Cronenberger and Merlanda. Both moving on to that main. All right, we got 15 experts, Moto 49 on the track right now. Zanoni, Andrews, Martinez, and Schroba. 1 rider moving on to that main. As we come back this way, your NAG 4, Thomas Martinez, is going to be your one and only transfer spot. NAG 4 rider in the house today out of Moto 49. 50, 17 to 20 expert on the track right now. What'd you guys think of those 17 to 20 expert mains last weekend at the National? Whoo! Wow. That's still no spectator fee to watch that. Blows my mind. We got 2 riders moving on to that main event. We coming back this way to the stripe, the 39 bike of the Ghost Riders in there, followed by the 71 of King Cobra, Zed Cook. Yeah, it's good to see the Cooks back out here, too. I haven't seen Zed out here riding in a while. Another guy I like watching ride a bike. 3640 expert on the track right now. We got Moto 51, Wright, Scholes, and Scaduto. Wright getting it done right now. Fly zone colors coming back this way. Wright going to take the top spot. One of your race to 8 Pro-Am qualifiers. He's going to be in that big main event September 10th. Scaduto is going to get the second. Scholes gets the third. As we head to Moto 52. 41 to 45 experts. Brown, Levero, Heights, and Andrews. Oh, Andrews and Heights. Awfully close back there in that back straight. One spot up for grabs. It's going to go to your next 6. George Andrews, a.k.a. the Mangler. All right, we're getting... Oh, yeah. Getting our AAA pros locked and loaded in the gate, our balance bike riders. The gate's down. For those of you out there not familiar with these riders, they start at age 2. And usually about 5 or 6, they throw some cranks and pedals on that bike and start pedaling it. Looks like we got Liliana Nallen out there, Dex Ike, Blakely Cox, Lily Cruz, Olivia Benefiel, and S Squared, Sally Stokes. Hey, Matt, what do you think of that nickname, S Squared? I dig that. Sally Stokes. I think we need some old school hip hop for these Strider riders. Oh, we got Stokes out there in the top spot. Got some company coming. Nallen sitting in the 3 spot. Thanks. Very awesome. All right, we're coming back this way. Lily Cruz on the top spot. Coming back with the paddle power. Lily Cruz. Good job, Lily. Looks like the 136. So Liliana Nallen, she's crossed the stripe. Look at that little bitty Freeport BMX jersey. That jersey, that's about the size of a glove. Got the 941. S Squared, Sally Stokes. Crossing the stripe. Good job, Sally. Oh, looks like we're lining up for a drag race here. Oh, 883 slides on by. That's Ike. Ike's crossed the stripe. The 555s and the 56. 555s, that's the best helmet at Rockford BMX. Olivia Benefiel, she's got that really cool helmet on. Good job, all our riders. First go around. Quick little break here. After first go around, we'll get started with second go around. We'll call you up in just a few short minutes. Good job, all riders. First go around. Going to be some exciting mains to watch today. Hey, Speed Queen. Looking awfully fast out there today. It's probably the nickname. I'm telling you, you throw on a nickname, you gain about 6 horse. It happens. I've seen it for years. Hey, Ashton Beard. I need a favor. Come here real quick. Sorry, Paul. Paul, if you were about to send him to concessions for a soda, I'm sorry. Because that's what I'm about to do. Yeah? I'll give you $5. Doc X. Never- Hey, Eric Pearson. Second go around. Second go around. Go and start heading up to staging. Second go around. Go ahead and start heading up to stage and get started there in just a minute. You can feel it in the air. It's going to be some good main events out here today at the Rock. It's always a good Sunday. We got Showtime Sammy in the house. What's up, Showtime? Feeling all right today? We'll get him second go around. You'll get it done. All right, second go around. Looking for you in stage, and we'll get started here in just a second. All right, second go-rounds coming at us. We're getting 600 local open locked and loaded here. We'll get started in just a second. We're ready when you are up there. 600 local open going to have a full rack in that main event today. Excited to watch that one. I could never get tired of it, ever. All right, second go-round, gates down. We are live. 600 local open, round 1, Moto 1, round 2, I should say. Moto 1, round 2. We got Glonick, Mayfield, and Emil. Looks like I need a pencil sharpener in my life. Got the 499 out front of this one. It's got to be Glonick. DJ Dan, need a little pencil sharpener. What year would you say that was from?
I'm going to say the 50s or something.
1950 something or other. And man, does it work like a charm. All right, Glonick, Mayfield. 1 and 2. 2 riders moving on to that main. As we come back this way to the stripe, the 499 of Glonick. And one more spot up for grabs. Going to the 201 bike of Lucas Mayfield. Rocking that Rockford BMX jersey. I need you guys out there, if you can hear me, I need you to do me a favor. We get Presley Emil across the line. We need to make a bunch of noise for her when she crosses that finish line. Can you do that for me out there? All right, we'll get to it just a second here. I need your help on that one. She's out there giving it 110, everything she's got. We need to make sure she's appreciated out there. Coming back this way to the stripe, the 53 bike, Presley Emil. Good job, Presley. All right, thank you out there for that. Moto 2 on the track right now, our second rack, a 6 and under local open. We got Bernard, Wallace, and Ippolito. Got 3 riders, but 2 spots up for grabs. Got to be Ippolito jumping out to that early lead in the 152 bike. The battle's going to be for that second qualifying spot, the 714 and the 86, and they are doing some battle out there in Berm 2. Wallace and Bernard. Who's going to get it? Second spot up for grabs. Ippolito out there checking out on the pack in the top spot. We head into that third berm. That's got to be Bernard out there. Wallace right there with them. Don't count him out in that back straight. We come back this way across the line to the stripe. Going to go to the G-Man. Gavin Bernard on the 86 bike. Both moving on to that main event. All right. Moto 3's on the track right now. 4 riders. Looks like 2 of them moving on to that main. 7-8 local open. That's another full rack in that main event. We're coming down that back straight. Looks like the 128 bike and the 66 bike. So Wallace and Sereno, they're both moving on to that main event. Out of Moto 3, Moto 4, 2 racks of 7-8 local open. So we're going to start these main events with 2 full gates. So these mains today are going to be real exciting. We got Smelker out there, Doyle and Farr. Plainfield, Illinois, thank you guys for coming out here today. I still got to find out if it's Smelker or Smelcher. I'm going to say Smelker for now. We'll figure it out. All right, coming back this way to the stripe. 116, Liam Doyle's in there, and the 167, Dayton Farr. They're both moving on to that main event. 910 local open. Look at that. We're going to have 3 full racks to start out these main events here. All our opens, all filled up in those mains. Looks like we got Manuel, Stewart, and Lane out there. 2 spots up for grabs. How about this guy? Coming back to the stripe all 3 days, the Midwest Nationals, taking home the number 1. It's got to be Jack Manuel, 95 bike, Fly Zone Lane. They're both moving on to that main. Second rack, 910 local open. 3 riders, 2 moving on to the show. We got Christensen, Gatto, and my man T's out there in this one. T getting it done on the top spot. So we head down that third straight to berm 3. I think that is Christensen in the 2 spot. We'll find out as we head back this way. T still getting it done. I love those gold hubs on that bike, T. That looks sharp. T's in there to that main event. And Christensen in the 107 bike. They're both moving on to that main. Moto 7, 11, 12, a local open. We got Benefio, Cox, Beard, and Takanaga. 3 riders moving on to that main. That battle's back there for that 3rd qualifying spot. Beard out front right now as head down that back straight. Beard. The Fly Zone colors on that 2 spot. They're both in there, that main event. 6 bike is in. 973 bike is in. 1 more spot up for grabs. Going to the 36. All moving on to that main event. We got 13, 14 local open. Moto 8 on the track right now. Adams, Beard, Moravec, and Schroba. The Bowmans came in first go-around. Cleaned house in this one. They're both in there in that main event. Headed back this way to the stripe. The 38 bike, Adams, is in there. The 12 bike, Beard is in there. The 103, Schroba. All headed to the mains. 1720 local open, Moto 9. Looks like we got Siana, Manahano, Ross, Schroba, and Ippolito, 4 riders going to that main event. Ooh, that wind's picking up on that back straight. Somebody might jump that table, end up here in the tower. All right, we're coming back this way. Looks like the 177's in, Manahano's in, Ippolito's in, and Schroba. They're all headed to that main. Moto 10, 17-20 women's cruiser. First go-around, we had Manahano with the 1 spot. Goldsmith got the 2. Pearson with the 3. But we'll see what happens. Coming into berm 2, Manahano got Goldsmith on the 2 spot, trying to chase her down. Got home awful late last night from Milwaukee, but she slept the whole drive, so she should be fine, right? Still Manahano. Goldsmith trying to put a little move on that last berm. Oh! See what happens on that back straight. I was worried. She looked like she had paralysis there in the drive home. Back this way to the stripe. 11 bike. Going to get the top spot. Goldsmith with the 2. Pearson with the 3. All right. We're moving on. More total points race coming at you. 36-40 women's cruiser. Whidbey, Melton, Ertl. Oh, these are my favorite kids out here. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys a lot. Speed Queen Skadoodles. Thank you. All right, we're heading back this way. Oh, look at this. We got a battle right here brewing. Whidbey, Melton. Melton's going to take it over and get at the line. Whidbey almost had her. Good race out there in Moto 11. Thanks to the Speed Queens for bringing me a soda up here. So Melton, Whidbey, Ertl. Yeah, Bailey Finkboner, why don't you bring your pops a soda up here? He's scoring hard up here all day. Bring him a soda. All right, we got 10 cruiser on the track right now, Moto 12. 3 riders on the track, 2 riders moving on. We got Hedger, Henderson. Oh, the Hendersons. Got Shia and Phoenix out here. So the 1 bike is in. Oh, second spot going to the 18 bike at the line. Woo, gets it at the line. Good job, Phoenix, Frostbite, Henderson. We're moving on. We got 12 cruisers on the track right now, Moto 13. We got Lee, Henderson, and Joker out there. Lee and Henderson. Henderson taking the low road. Lee jumping back into the lead position. Hot Rod coming back this way. 2 riders moving on. Save it for that main, boys. 6 bike and the 10 bike. Yeah. Henderson and Lee getting it done out of Moto 13. Total points race, 15 cruiser, Moto 14. First go around, we had Z-Man on the top spot. DeMar's got the 2. Henderson got the 3. Looks like we have a repeat going on right now. I'm calling it right now. Z-Man's got some style for you on that back straight. And there it is right there. I told you. Z-Man taking the 1 spot. Looks like the 651 DeMar is going to get the 2. Henderson with the 3, little repeat of first go round. 51-55 cruiser, Moto 15. Got Pulaski, Elder, Manahano. Don't count out back straight Pulaski. I'm telling you right now. He'll put the move on. Manahano out front right now. Elder's on that 2 spot. So we come back this way. 2 riders moving on. A 7 bike is in there. and the 571. Both moving on to that main event. 12 riders showed up today for 5 and under novice. That's going to be a real exciting one to watch. Moto 16, our first rack. Looks like we got King Pixley, Denson, and Emil out there. Look at Presley Emil jumping in that 2 spot. 2 spots up for grabs going to the main. Rip colors out front of this one. That's got to be, I believe that's Denson out there. Denson on the top spot. Emil sitting 2. Going to try to hold on to that second qualifying position. You know, open round, we all made some noise for it at the finish line. That's the result right there. I'm telling you. It works. You get loud for them, they go a little faster. Let's go out there. You got to get loud for her. Let's get her in that main event. 44 bike is in there. Second spot up for grabs. Going to go to the 53. Presley Emil. We'll see her in that main event. Good job out there, Press. All right, 5 and under novice, second rack. We are 3 wide, headed into Bermzilla. Blakely, Moore, Cox, and Shanahan. Oh, we got a rider down. Right back up. Hey, there's 2 spots up for grabs. You can still chase them down. She says, you got it. I'm on the gas. Fly zone colors out front of this one. That's got to be Shanahan. Throwdown colors in that 2 spot. 2 riders up for grabs in that main event. 5 and under novice going to be a full gate. As we head down that third straightaway, throwdown colors still sitting in that 2 spot. Fly zone colors in front. That's Shanahan. Shanahan, Blakely, 1 and 2. Heading back this way. And that's how it's going to finish up. Shanahan and the 632, Madison Blakely. They're both headed to that main event. In 5 and under novice. 6 novice on the track right now, Moto 18, total points race. First go around, we had Teague on the top spot. Mayfield got the 2, and the Noisy Boy got the 3. Heading down that second straight, 317 bike, Levi Teague getting it done out of Winnebago, Illinois. 201 bike, Mayfield sitting on that 2 spot, and we got Coughlin sitting 3. Looks like we might have a little repeat. I don't know, anything can happen in that third straight. It's like hitting a wall out there with the wind today. You got to stay on the gas out there. That third straight, man, it'll stop you dead in your tracks. Coming back this way down the back straight, still Teague in control of this one. Mayfield still got the 2 spot. And I think that's how they're going to finish up. Teague on the top, Mayfield, and Coughlin with the 3. More total points race coming at you. 7 novice, Moto 19. We got Wallace, Water, and Tim. A little bunched up in this one, too. Water took the top spot first go around on the 222 bike. That battle's on the 2 spot. 40 bikes on the inside. 40 jumps into the 2 spot. Oh, perfect high-low move there. Wallace right there trying to move into that 2 spot. Tim, Wallace, 2 and 3. Total points race. First go around we had Wallace, Tim, so this one's going to get a little mixed up here. Coming down that back straight. And here we go. This is what happens on that back straight. A little bar-to-bar drag race. 40 bike, 713 bike, 40 bike. Gets it at the stripe. So that one's going to be decided in the mains. Tim and Wallace, we got another battle here. Moto 19. Mark it down out there. 8 novice on the track right now. Moto 20, we got Smelker, Wick, Hernandez. 2 riders moving on to that main event. It's got to be Wick on the top spot right now. I believe that is Smelker on the 2 spot. Coming back down that back straight. Gage Bruner and Alexander, we need you to the gate. Gage Bruner and Alexander Crane. We need you guys. Your main's coming up here. You better get your tushes up to staging. All right, we got 9 novice on the track right now. Moto 21, 4 riders moving on. We got Brown, Nallen, Diebel, Christensen, and Emil. 4 spots up for grabs. We head down that third straight. Nallen getting it done up front right now. Liam's gotten awful fast out there, too. How many wins does Liam have? Anybody know out there? Coming back this way to the stripe. Allen's in there, the 107 bike. Christensen's in there. We got the 39 bike and the 182. 35 bike and the 182. So Brown and Diebel, they're both in there. On Moto 21. 22's on the track right now, 10 novice. Rux, Freeman, Luna, and Ryan heading out of Bermzilla, coming down that second straight. Freeport BMX colors out front right now. That's a 38 bike. Ryan getting it done. Dino Devin out there in the fourth spot trying to sneak his way in. We'll see what happens on the third straight we go as we head into that final turn. Freeman on the inside going to try to jump into that 3 spot. Oh, almost hangs on to it. Still Ryan right now out front coming down the back straight. 3 spots up for grabs. Ryan is in there on the 38 bike. And 956 and the 148. Good job, Dino Devin. Good job, buddy. There's always next weekend. Moto 23, gates down, 11 novice. Not a total points race. We're only taking 2. Got Van Brakel, Pettit, and Coughlin. Hey, Alexander Crane and Gage Bruner. Last call, guys. We need you in the gate. Alexander Crane and Gage Bruner, Moto 24. We're looking for you. We need you up in the gate.
Only because they're novice. Make sure you say that.
We're going to wait for a second for you guys because you're novice riders. But again, make sure you pay attention to those mains. Novice riders will wait for a second. So, Alexander, we need you. 963 in the 4 bike. They're both moving on to that main event out of Moto 23. Alexander, last call. Alexander Crane, we need you in the gate. Anybody see him? Is he coming? Alexander Crane. All right, we're going to go ahead. 12 novice, Moto 24, locked and loaded. Gate is down. This one will be a little boat ride. Had a rider that didn't show up for this one. So Bruner, Van Brakel, and Polglaze are all headed to the mains. Alexander Crane didn't make it up there. So all 3 of these riders headed to the main event. They call that one a boat ride. Ah, gotcha. All right, so they're all going to move on out of Moto 24. Moto 25, gates down. We got 4 riders heading to the main in this one. Hey, 13 novice. That one's going to be a full rack of 8 in their main event today as well. We got Fennessy, Ross, Callis, Pearson, and McCall. 4 riders moving on to that mains. We head down that second straight. Steezy getting it done out front right now. Got the 568 bike in the 2 spot. That's got to be Isaiah McCall. He told me a nickname. I can't remember what it was, but it was real intimidating sounding. Was it Spartan? Spartan McCall? Let him know in registration next weekend, and they'll change it. Spartan McCall. Coming back this way, looks like Pearson getting it done on the 20-inch, taking the top spot. We got Spartan McCall out there in the 2. No, it's 568, the Spartan, and Fennessy. They're all moving on to that main event. I'm telling you right now, 13 novice. That's going to be a good one to watch today. All right, moving on, 16 novice, total points race. First go around, we had Bain in the top spot. Dobbs got the 2, Buss got the 3. And it looks like we got a repeat going on here for second go around. Leslie Boo Bain getting it done out front right now. Coming back this way, Beginners League rider sitting in that 2 spot. Going for the W. Let's see what happens. Can he catch her? Oh, he catches her. 81 bike of Dobbs gets it at the stripe. So that one's going to be figured out in that third go-around main event there for total points. Dobbs and Bain, keep an eye on Moto 27. We got 28 on the track right now, total points race, and 17-20 novice. Sienna, Carlin, and Tebessing. That's what we had first go-around. And it looks like that's what we'll have second go-around, little repeat. Sienna, Carlin, Tebessing, 1, 2, 3. 26-35 novice, Moto 29 on the track right now. Stokes, Nall, and Fennessy is what we had first go-around, changing it up a little bit. Nallen on the gas out there, heading down that third straight. Nallen, Stokes, Fennessy, changing up the order. A lot of good total points races out there. Oh! Stokes gets a little sideways, lays it down. He's back up to his feet. Make some noise for him out there in that third straight. Stokes getting back to the pedals. So Nallen crosses the stripe on the top spot. So this one's going to be all kinds of math. So Fantasy's going to get the 2. You all right, Maddie? And Stokes will get the 3 out of Moto 29. 30's on the track right now, 46-50 novice. Looks like first go around, Schroba got the top spot. Smelker got the second, and Mayfield with the 3. And we're changing up in this one as well. Total points, need a calculator up here in the tower today. So the 612 bike, Smelker taking the 1. Oh, Mayfield's going to go for it. Oh, Schroba holds on to it. Schroba with the 2, Mayfield gets the 3. Good race out there, 46-50 novice. 6 intermediates on the track right now. 3 riders, taking 2 to that main event. Glonick, Jones, Donnell. Got to be Jones out front of this one. Glonick sitting in the 2 spot. Bad Barbie trying to chase him down in the 3. So we head out of berm 3 coming down that last straight. Still Jones, Glonick running 1 and 2. Jones, Glonick coming back this way to the stripe. 8 bike. Kinsley, Boots, Jones. 499 bike of Glonick. Both moving on to that main event. All right, we got 7 intermediates on the track right now. Moto 32, 2 riders moving to that main event. We got Ertl, Farr, Showtime Sammy out there. Looks like, oh no, top 2 riders take it down. Oh no. Third place moving on around them. We got 2 spots up for grabs. So Farr's going to get the first one, and there's 1 more spot up for grabs. Oh, Showtime Sammy laying it down. And Ertl, we're getting them. They're back up to their feet. Still 1 more spot up for grabs. Oh, I think they just told them. Oh, man, they just got back on the gas quick. Ertl and Olsen, looks like 1 more spot. It's going to go to the 48 bike. Man, that was a hard fall. Make some noise out there for Nick Ertl and Showtime Sammy. So the 143 and the 52 bike moving on a Moto 33. Man, they both crashed hard in that back straight. Got back to their feet and got it done. All right, moving on to 9 intermediates out of Moto 34. We're taking 3 of them to the main. We got Coughlin, Lane, T, and Zerati, 4 riders, but 3 of them are moving on. Heading into Bermzilla, got to be some Fly Zone colors. That is, I believe that's Zerati. Could be wrong. I am wrong. It's a 95 bike. Fly Zone Lane. We got T in the 2. So we head down that third straightaway. Crisco, you got to let me know Showtime Sammy's all right. That was a hard fall out there. Showtime, you good, buddy? There's next weekend. You get them next weekend. All right, coming back this way to the stripe. The 95 is in there. T is in there. And the 54 bike is in there. So they're all moving on to that main event. Moto 35, 10 intermediates, total points race. First go around, Lovable Liam got the 1 spot. Manuel got the 2. Gray got the 3. That's what we got going on here in the third straight. In 10 intermediate, looks like we might have a little repeat. But Manuel says, I don't know, man. I got this new Orca out here, and it's awfully fast. He's putting on a little gas for that top spot. Let's see what happens coming back this way. Oh, Lovable Liam holding on to it. Manuel put on a little gas on that back straight. That bike is quick. All right, moving on, 11 intermediates. Bjorklund, Joker, and Zerati. Bjorklund had a little fall first go-around, but he's back up. Looking ahead of that main. Battles for that 2 spot. We got Joker and Zarate. Joker, Zarate, bar to bar. 2 spots up for grabs. They're going for it. 135 bike. Bjorklund is in there. 2nd spot. Up for grabs. 32 bike. Gets it at the stripe. Joker holds on to it by an eyelash on that back straight out of Moto 36. 37 on the track right now. We got 12 intermediates. Mounts Brown, Cuffer, and Farr. 3 riders moving on. And the battles for that 3rd spot back there. Whoa! Moving around. Taking the high road. 178 bike is in there. 32 bike is in there. And the 135. Got some riders down there. We'll get them back up and checked out. Heister out front of this one on the top spot. Total points race. Wick and Schroba had a little wreckage there in the first race, so Wick is back up. We'll get Schroba checked out there in the first straight. Hey, I'm telling you right now, we get him back up. We need to make some noise for our track crew out there. Working hard and keeping us all safe. Schroba back up to his feet. Let's make some noise out there for Schroba and our Rockford BMX track crew. Working hard all day, keeping us safe. That was a hard slam. 2 riders, none of them wants to be the one that loses. Sometimes it happens. All right, we're moving on. Gates down. Total points race, 13 intermediate. We got Heister, Wick, and Schroba. No, I'm sorry, that was last Moto. This is Moto 39, 14 intermediate. We got Bowman, Walsh, and DeMars out there in this one. First go around, Hayden made it into that main event. So 2 riders moving on to this one. Coming back this way down the back straight. 71 bike of Cooper Bowman is in there. And the Gold Cup 1, Walsh. Both headed to that main event. Bowman's came here. They came here to clean house today. All right, we got Moto 40. Okay. 17-20 intermediates, Moto 40. We got the Knowles in this one, Guzman and Ross. 3 riders are moving on to that main event. Looking awfully good out there, boys, in those Freeport BMX jerseys. So the Knowles both moving on. And the 69 bike of Ross all heading to that main event. 41-45 intermediates on the track right now, Moto 41. Got Mounts, Riley, Ross, and Melton. 3 riders heading to that main event. Got to be Mounts getting it done on the top spot right now. Riley, Ross, 2 and 3. Melton trying to chase him down. So we head down that third straightaway, still Mounts. Coming out of berm 3. I did a little announcing out at Summerfest for the Division BMX stunt team. And it's funny, this guy out front right now, him and I used to do a lot of those stunt shows together back in the day, right, Steve? Mounts on the top spot. Mounts, Riley, Ross all headed to that main event. Moving on, 51 and over intermediates, we got Rundle, Takanaga, Pulaski, and Callis. 3 riders moving on to that main event. Got to be Callis getting it done on the top spot right now. Nothing's better than Mags out front. Paul, I could feel it. You're thinking the same thing. Callis is in there. Rundle's in there. Oh, back straight Pulaski gets it down that back straight. That is the most appropriate nickname at Rockford BMX. Pulaski taking it down that last straight. All right, we're moving on to Moto 43, 13 girls expert. We got Meekum, Whidbey, Moravec, and Senzi Kenzie back out with us at the Rock. Both of the Meekums moving on to that main, as well as the 5 bike of Moravec. Good to have Senzi Kenzie back out here with us. Just returned from an injury. Well, she's back looking fast. Futrell, Hedger, Cronenberger. 3 riders and 9 expert. Moto 44, we're taking 2 to that main event. Futrell and Hedger running 1 and 2. Cronenberger sitting in that 3 spot as we head down that back straight. Futrell, Hedger. 2 riders moving on, and that's what you're going to get right there, the 40 bike and the 9 bike. Futrell and Hedger headed to the big show. Out of Moto 44, 45's on the track right now. Looks like we got Takanaga, Glonick, and Bungie. Glonick, Bungie running 1 and 2. 2 riders moving on to that main event. Glonick, Bungie. They're bar to bar on that third straight. Play it nice out there. We're taking 2. Back this way to the stripe. Glonick, Bungie moving on to that main event. We turn the page to Moto 46. Total points race, 11 expert. Looks like first go around Beard got the top spot. Hot Rod got the 2. Battle Angel got the 3. We switched it up a little bit. Hot Rod out in front of this one. Beard sitting in the 2 spot. Going to try to chase him down on that back straight. Hot Rod, Beard running 1 and 2. They're about bar to bar. So we come back this way. The 13 bike gets it. 13 bike of Hot Rod Lee. Beard gets the 2. Solid gets the 3. So that one, we'll figure that out in the main event. So who gets the top spot in that one. Moto 47 got 12 expert. Not a total points race. We're taking 2. C Money Rux, Finkboner, and Takanaga out there right now. 2 riders moving on to that main event. Right now it's all C Money, Colin Rux. Finkboner on the 2 spot. Let's see if we can hold on to it. Got a little company knocking at the door there in the 3 spot. Takanaga. Gonna see if he can sneak on by the 41 bike. 35 holds on to it. 41 Rux. 35 a Finkboner. Heading on to that main. The Moto 48, 14 expert on the track right now. Adams, Beard, Hashiguchi. Looks like Adams out front right now. Beard sitting in that 2 spot. 2 riders moving on to that main event. Adams on the 38, he's in there. And the 12 bike stays on the gas, slides in for that second qualifying spot. Adams, Hashiguchi heading to that, or I'm sorry, Adams and Beard heading to that main event. All right, not a total points race. This is 15 expert, Moto 49, 2 riders. Heading to that main, we got Zanoni and Andrews running 1 and 2. Heading back this way, Zanoni, Andrews, both moving on out of Moto 49. 50, 17 to 20 expert on the track right now. 3 riders heading to the show. Rip colors, Monahano and Jackson. Jackson slides into that 1 spot. Monahano says, hey, man, I don't think so. I was on the Rockford BMX Midwest Stripe. Monahano, Jackson, Barons, all moving to the show. Good to see Marcus Simpson back out here, though, racing. Got Moto 51 on the track right now, 36 to 40 expert. Wright, Scaduto, and Scholes. First go-around, Wright took off on this one. Scaduto got the 2, and Scholes got the 3. Looks like we might have a little repeat brewing here. Across the stripe right, taking the top spot, Scuduto. Slide in. How about Speed King Scuduto? That'll work. Scuduto and Scholl's going to hold on for the 3 spot. Total points race, Moto 51. 52 on the track right now, 41 to 45. Looks like Brown, Levero, and Heights. Andrews took that top spot first go round. Looks like Heights out front of this one going to take that first qualifying spot, followed by Levero. And Nelly gave me a little style there, so I'm happy.
Just saying Scuduto alone is just fun enough.
All right, gates down. Our AAA pros, balance bike riders on the track right now. How old are we out here today? Looks like we're 3, 3, 3, 4. So all 3-year-olds and a 4-year-old out there. I wasn't racing BMX at 3 years old. Holy smokes, I don't think I could even talk till I was 5 or 6. Pretty big feat to get out there and get competitive with some other balance bike riders. Troy, what were you doing at 6 years old? 3 years old. Troy, what were you doing at 3?
Concrete.
41 bike out front of this one, Lily Cruz. Got the 555s. Benefiel on the 2 spot. Looks like Nallen on the 3. 941 bike, double S. Trying to chase her down. S squared, that's what we're calling her. Oh, takes it over. S squared. Jumps in front of Nallen. We got a real special award to give out here in just a second after our Strider Riders, so you know what to do. We're going to need everybody to meet us down here at the starting gate so we can give away this big award. Triple fives takes it over. Benefiel coming back this way with the coolest helmet at Rockford BMX. Olivia Benefiel crossing the stripe. Good job, Olivia.
16. 3 is out, 7 is out.
Taking home that hardware. 41 bike. Lily Cruz on the 2 spot. She's going to cross the stripe here in just a second. Got to get the hair out of the face first. Got to be able to see. 41 bike. Lily Cruz. She crosses the stripe. Good job, Lily.
2 is out.
136 in Nallen. 941 of Stokes.
8 is out.
Looks like Dex coming back this way. 883 bike. Ike.
3 is out.
And that's got to be the 56 bike, I believe.
5 is out.
56 bike, a Blakely Cox. She's across the stripe. Good job to all of our Strider riders out here today at the Rock. Ooh.
Yeah. 5 is out.
Hey, we're going to take a short little break, but real quick, need everybody to join us up here at the starting hill. All our Kegels riders, all our Freeport BMX riders, come join us at the starting hill. Got a real special award to give away today for a pretty awesome achievement. Riders, can you hear that out there? Is this working okay? Check, check, riders, riders. Looking for you at the starting hill. Join us up here. We got a real special award to give away. Hey, Spartan, was that the new nickname you wanted? I like it. Spartan McCall, I like it. All right, we're give away a pretty awesome award here. We need to see Mr. Jack Manuel up at the starting hill. Jack Manuel, need to see you up at the starting hill. Anybody seen him? Oh, here he's running. Should we? All right. Now we got a little crowd assembling. There he is. All right. Rockford BMX, we'd have your attention at the starting hill for a quick second. We got 2 awards we're going to give away today. One certificate we have. The other one we'll get next weekend. He knows who he is. So we had 2 move-ups here that happened at the Midwest National. One of them went to a rider that took home the win all 3 days of the Midwest Nationals, which is a pretty huge deal. The other rider got 2 wins, 2 days of the Midwest National, moving up to intermediate. So we need to see those 2 riders up here right now, Mr. Jack Manuel, Mr. Daniel Wick. We'll start right here where it all began, our Rockford BMX Beginners League. Had the pleasure of meeting both of these riders. Daniel Wick, we put him into a little responsibility, gave him a leadership role, and he was one of our coaches out here that helped us. 2 riders, both moving on, moving up, winning all 3 days the Midwest BMX, Rockford BMX Midwest Nationals. I mixed that one up a little bit. All 3 days, Jack. That's a pretty huge deal. And Daniel taking home the gold 2 days, moving up to intermediate. So Jack Manuel, on behalf of Rockford BMX, our volunteers, our riders, want to present you the certificate. Welcome to intermediate. Make some noise for Jack Manuel. And Daniel, we're going to have your certificate next week. We'll get that for you. We couldn't leave you out today, though, man. That's a huge deal. Both riders taking home gold. The Midwest Nationals. Give them one more round of applause for Jack Manuel, Daniel Wick. Welcome to intermediate. He's
like, no way. To Jack. Oh, Liam's like, I went in. Good job, guys.
Let's hear it for him one more time. Good job, guys. Jack, good job, buddy. Yeah, got a brand new Orca out here. I think he's the only one at the track with an Orca. Pretty killer bike. You win all 3 days of the National. That's a pretty big deal. Got a new bike out of it. So I can't stress this enough. Rockford BMX Beginners League. We're going to get started with another round 2. We're getting the dates sorted out this week, and we'll announce that on our Facebook page. Both of these riders started out at our Rockford BMX Beginners League, and now they're moving up to intermediate, winning all 3 days of a national event. I can't stress it enough. Beginners League, when we announce those second dates, if you got some friends, some family, maybe a cousin that kind of looks like he'd be into BMX, bring them out here. Get them enrolled in that Beginners League. And get them out here having fun with us every weekend at Rockford BMX. Good job, guys. All right, we're going to get started with these main events here in just a second. Need some trophy card help in the back straight. I believe that is Ripped, wasn't it? Hey, Ripped, we need some trophy card volunteers in the back straight. Man, winning all 3 days of the National. It's a pretty huge deal out here. So normally you guys know how it works. From novice to intermediate, take 10 wins. From intermediate to expert, 20 wins. Move you up to your proficiency. But at a national, you show up to a national and you win 3 days in a row. That's all it takes. You move to intermediate. You get 3 national wins. That counts. They move you right to intermediate. So congrats, guys. That's pretty awesome. Main events, you guys might want to think about heading back to staging. We'll get started there in just a second. Want to give it up to DJ Dan, giving us a little 80s and 90s hip-hop throwback music today. All right, main events. Main events to staging. Main events. Our first 3 mains, we got full racks of 8 riders, so get ready for this one. Hey, Ripped, we're looking for trophy cards down at the finish line. Our team sheet winners before the National was Ripped BMX. We're looking for some trophy cards. I heard that, Paul. Hey, if you want to help us out today, Rockford BMX, you want to throw in their volunteer spot for trophy cards? We're looking for you guys down at the finish line. Need about 4 of them. 4 or more.
How many ones are there altogether? If you're going to do the worm.
Oh, boy. Hey, our open motos today for these main events, man, a lot of full gates in the mains. We're going to do a little intro to our players in the mains here. We're looking for, who are we looking for? Bad Barbie? Talia Donnell, I believe we need you. She's coming. We got our trophy cards down there at the finish line. Yeah, we need some trophy cards down there. Ripped, you guys are on trophy cards today. Need some trophy card help down there at the finish line. We can't start these mains till we get those trophy cards. All right, we got Bad Barbie up there. Hey, trophy card volunteers down there at the finish line, just listen up. We'll let you guys know how they finish, who gets what place, all right? All right. Hey, Ripped, we need one adult over there at the finish line with trophy cards just to help those guys out, especially in our total points race. So, Ripped, you guys got... Oh, we got somebody down there. All right, we're good. We're good, Tom. All right, it's about that time, main events. We good up there? Main event time. Here we go. 6 and under local open staged up. 8 riders making that main event. We're going to let a little wave go out to our crowd there. Let's introduce you to the players. On the 50 bike, doing it out of Loves Park, Illinois, for the Subversive Cycling Team. They call him A-Ray, Mr. Aiden Bernard. Give him a little wave there, Aiden, to the crowd. Make some noise for our riders up there. On the 499 bike, getting it done out of Elgin, Illinois, Dylan Glonick. Give him a little wave. Give him a little wave. On the 317 bike out of Winnebago, Illinois, Mr. Levi Teague. On the 201, rocking that Rockford BMX jersey out of Loves Park, Illinois, Lucas Mayfield. Doing it out of Loves Park, Illinois on the 17 bike for the Factory Rip BMX team. They call her Bad Barbie, Talia O'Donnell. Out of Leland, Illinois on the 8 bike, doing it for Stars and Bars bike, Kinsley Boots Jones. Out of Loves Park, Illinois, they call him the G-Man on the 86 bike, doing it for Subversive Cycling, Gavin Bernard. And out of Wilmette, Illinois, doing it for Illinois S-Squared Answer on the 152 bike, Christian Ippolito. 8 riders locked and loaded. Open racing is going to be awesome today here at the Rock. Gates down, 6 and under local open. Here we go. Let's see who's got the early lead in this one. Heading down the Rockford Rock over to the Thunder Mountain and into Bermzilla. I love that we still call these jumps out here the same thing they've had for years. And it looks like it's got to be the 50 bike jumping out to the early lead in this one. That's got to be A-Ray Bernard out there on the top spot. Boots Jones on the 2. So we head down that third straightaway. Single file they go. 8 riders making this main today. 6 and under local open. We're going to do some roll downs here in our next open races. Coming back this way, all A-Ray on the top spot. Whoa, a little bumping and running there for 2 and 3. A-Ray coming back this way, taking the big win. 8 bike. Going to get the second. That's Boots Jones, 499 of Glonick with the 3. 152, 317. Oh, 317, 17, 201, 86. That was a close one there. All right, going to do a little roll downs here for 7-8 local open. 8 more riders heading to this main event. Getting it done today. Let's introduce you to the players in this one. Out of Rockton, Illinois, doing it for the Kegels Bike Shop on the 108 bike, Showtime Samuel Olson. Getting it done on the 52 bike right here in Rockford, Illinois for the Kegels Bike Shop. They call him the Wild Man, Liam Wick. Let's see how wild he gets here. Oh, little kiss to the crowd. Little kiss to the crowd. Love that guy right there. All right, out of Albany, Wisconsin, getting it done on the 66 bike, Mr. Lewis Usher. Out of Lake Forest, Illinois, on the 128 bike, Jackson Sereno. More Wisconsin in the house, getting it done out of Delavan, Wisconsin, on the 48 bike. Good to see them back out here with us, Mr. Nick Erdo. Freeport BMX colors. What do you guys think of those new Freeport BMX jerseys out there? Looking pretty sharp. You know this guy, getting it done out of New Milford, Illinois, on the 59 bike. Won all 3 days of the Midwest National, Mr. Marley Man, Marley Bauer. Yeah. Out of right here in Rockford, on the 116 bike. You know this guy, Mr. Liam Doyle. Love that jersey. All right, last but not least, doing it for the Factory Mangler colors out of Machesney Park, Illinois, on the 167 bike, Dayton Farr. Eight wide in 7-8 local open. All 3 of our opens here in the mains, 8 wide. Anytime you get a full rack, that makes for good racing already. All right, gates up. 7-8 local open main events. Here we go. Gates down. Let's see who's got the pop in this one. As we head to the Rockford drop, I see the Wild Man out there jumping out front. You got Marley Man hot on your heels. Heading into Bermzilla, it's got to be Wild Man. Getting the whole shot in this one. Marley Man slides in. Oh, look at that. Jumps into the top spot. Marley Man, Wick running 1 and 2 as we head down that third straightaway. Oh, boy. Look out. Marley Man getting it done right now. Wick running the 2 spot. I see Showtime Sammy out there in the 4 as we head into the third turn. Oh, we're going to have a drag race down that back straight. Bauer, Wick running 1 and 2. Here we go. Cross the line to the stripe. Bauer, Wick. Oh, 59. Bauer gets it. Wick. You got the 128, 48, 108, 66, 116, 167. How about that? Whew, good race. All right, we're just getting warmed up. 9-10 local open. 8 more riders making that main event. Let's introduce you to the cast and crew. Let's start it out right. You know this guy, our newest intermediate rider, doing it from the Rockford BMX Beginners League out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, the 137 bike, Mr. Jack Manuel. Got that brand new Orca bike out here, and man, it's fast. All right, moving on. Fly Zone colors out of right here in Rockford, Illinois. On the 40 bike, you know him. They call him Kid Lily. Samaj Futrell. Getting it done out of Elgin, Illinois on the 293 bike. They call him Sonic Glonic, Mr. Mason Glonic. You guys got to do a little bit better than that out there, man. Out of right here in Rockford, Illinois for the Fly Zone on the 95 bike, Carter Lane. There we go. That's what we're looking for. More Fly Zone colors out of right here in Rockford, Illinois on the 8 bike. I call him my man T because that's my man T up there, Terrence Brainy. On the 107 bike out of Hampshire, Illinois, Mr. Bowden Christensen. Doing it out of Delavan, Wisconsin. On the 32 bike for the Freeport BMX team, Eddie Erdl. And last but not least, T and the Takanaga family back here at Rockford BMX all the way from Japan. Doing it out of Elk Grove Village, Illinois on the 972 bike, So Takanaga. Welcome back to Rockford, to the Takanawa family, all the way back from Japan. Good to have you guys back with us. 8 wide, 910 local open, gates up. We'll get them locked and loaded. Here we go. Gate is down. I see some Freeport BMX colors with a pop on this one. That's got to be Erdl. Oh, we got Futrell right there as we head over Thunder Mountain, heading into Bermzilla. Erdl with the whole shot on this one. Futrell on the 2. Coming down that second straight. That's still Freeport colors out front right now. Erdl. Futrell sitting in the 2 spot. Looks like the 293. Glonic sitting in the 3. Whoa! A little bump and a little running there in the berm 2. That's Manuel. As we head down that third straight into berm 3. Oh, Glonic moves into that 2 spot. Still Erdl out front right now. Glonic 2. Samaj on the 3. Going to try to play a little catch-up. How about that? Glonic moving into that 1 spot, taking the big win. Glonic with the win. Futrell gets the 2. Erdl with the 3. Manuel. 972, the 8 bike, the 95. Oh, the 107. 95 is going to get it. 107. Whoo! Good race in 910 local open. We got 11, 12 local open, Moto 7. 7 riders making that main event. Let's introduce you to the players. Starting out right at Channa, Illinois. Kegel's Bike Shop colors on the 35 bike, Mr. Bailey Finkboner. Out of Pearl City, Illinois on the 36 bike, Mr. Owen Benefio. Out of right here in Rockford, Illinois on the 125 bike, they call him Cutthroat, Caleb Gork. Out of McChesney Park, Illinois on the 6 bike, getting it done for Fly Zone, Mr. Ashton Beard. 2020 Rockford BMX track champion in the house. Out of Elk Grove Village, Illinois, more Fly Zone colors on the 973 bike, Ito Takanawa. So good to have you guys back out here with us. And last but not least, factory Mangler colors out of McChesney Park, Illinois on the 178 bike, Mr. Gavin Farr. Word to your moms, we came to drop bombs, Tom. All right, 7 riders locked and loaded. 11, 12 local open main events. Here we go. Gate is down. Who's got the pop in this one? We head to the Rockford drop. Oh, Gork jumping out to that lead. We got Fink Boner right there with him. Gork heading into Bermzilla's got the whole shot in this one. Cutthroat Caleb heading down that second straightaway. Fink Boner drops to the third spot. We got Mangler Colors running two, but here comes Beard. Whoa! Running them high, moving to that two spot. Beard slides into two. Still Caleb Gork out front of this one. Far trying to chase him down. Head back to that two spot. We'll see what happens in Berm 3. Beard holding on to that two spot as we head down the back straight. Still Gork coming back this way across the line to the stripe. Gork taking the big win. Beard with the two. Far, Fink Boner, Takanawa, and the 36 of Benefiel. More local open main events coming your way. 13-14. Looks like we got 5 riders making this main event. Let's introduce you to the crew. Starting it with some Rip Colors out of Poplar Grove, Illinois on the 38 bike. You guys know him. Elijah Adams. We had a little dirt jump demo here last summer at the end of the year, and everybody loved it. We're going to do that again here. And that guy right there is going to be one of our riders. Little style cat. All right, on the 12 bike, getting it done for Fly Zone out of McChesney Park. Jaden Beard. You better get real out here for this one. Had a pretty nasty fall there in the first straight, and he's back up, locked and loaded for this 13-14 local open out of Montgomery, Illinois. Doing it for Kegel's Bike Shop, the 103 bike of Daniel Schroba. That is one tough dude right there. We still got to figure out where Chanahan, Illinois is. Chanahan, Illinois on the 71 bike, Mr. Cooper Bowman. And I'm pretty sure this is his brother on the 52 bike, Mr. Hayden Bowman. Yeah, how about a shout out to our DJ up here in the house, DJ Dan. All the hits from no coast to no coast. From the Kishwaukee to the Rock. 5 riders locked and loaded. I got locked and loaded. Feeling it's going to be the Bowman show here. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Gates down. Let's see who's got the pop in this one. Fly Zone Colors. I see the Bowman brothers out there. Oh, Beard. He's up in the mix. Rip Colors up in the mix. Oh, as we're heading to Bermzilla, coming on that second straight. That's got to be the 52 bike, Hayden Bowman. Oh, Beard coming up, sliding to that 2 spot. Adams sitting 3. We got Hayden on the 4 as we head down that third straightaway. Still Bowman getting it done right now. Cooper up front of this one. As we come down that back straight, Adams, Beard running 2 and 3 as we come back across the line to the stripe. Hayden. That's Hayden Bowman taking the win. 38 bike of Adams. 71 of Cooper Bowman. And Beard on the 4. Yeah, we'll talk about it again, though. Hey, Wednesday night, guys, we got another race back here at the Rock. This Wednesday night, we'll be back out here racing. So make sure you come back out and join us here in a few days. 17-20, local open, 7 riders making the show. Let's introduce you to the players. Starting it out from Marengo, Illinois on the 177 bike, Robert Sienna. You. Getting it done for Freeport BMX out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, the 46 bike, Mr. Russell Behrens. Hey, you got one of those Rockford BMX trophies at the Nationals last week, and you saw this guy on the trophy. Getting it done out of right here in Rockford for Rip BMX, the 19 bike of Michael Manahano. Also out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, in the 712 bike, Mr. Christopher Carlin. Fly Zone Colors getting it done out of Roscoe, Illinois, in the 105 bike, Mr. Blake Guzman. Let's go, Rockford. Get loud out there for him. It's a call to action. The louder you get, the faster they go. Out of Montgomery, Illinois for the Kegels Bike Shop on the 157 bike, Mr. Andrew Schroba. There we go. And last but not least, out of Wilmette, Illinois, doing it for Illinois S Squared to answer on the 72 bike, Thomas Ippolito. Another rider coming from our beginners league out here in Rockford. Beginners League Round 2, we're going to get started with that here in the next couple weeks. We'll announce some dates and let you guys know on our Facebook page. That league program's a lot of fun out here. Gates up, locked and loaded, 17:20 local open. Here we go. Gates down. Who's got the early pop on this one as we head to the Rockford drop? Manahano with the whole shot. I see Barons on the 2 spot. We heading into Bermzilla. Manahano, Barons. Ippolito slides into that 3 spot. It's all Manahano right now. Out front as we head down that 3rd straight. Rip Colors getting it done out front. Barons on the 2 spot. Ippolito still running 3 on the podium position as we head down that back straight. Manahano jumping. Manahano taking the win. Barons with the 2. Ippolito with the 3. 177, 712, 157, and 105. Give it up one more time for all our open mains. Good job, riders. All right, we got 17-20 women's cruiser on the track right now. I got a feeling we got a little pump race going on out there. So trophy cards, we'll let you guys know, and total points races, who finishes up. We're kind of all over the board on total points. So Manahano, I believe, is going to have the low points in this one. Goldsmith going to have the 2 spot. And Pearson. So trophy cards, listen up. What you see is not how they finish. So the 3 bike of Goldsmith gets the 2nd. The 11 bike of Manahano gets the 1st. And the 8 bike of Pearson's going to get the 3rd. All right, we helping them out down there? Good stuff. All right, 36-40 women's cruiser, Moto 11 on the track right now. Looks like Melton, Whidbey, Ertl. That's got to be Whidbey out there in the top spot. Whidbey getting it done. Kegels colors 1 and 2. Got Melton on the 2. Company is knocking at the door. But Whidbey's going to hold on to it. She's going to win this lap, but she's going to get the 2nd overall. So Melton takes the win. Whidbey gets the 2nd. And the 8 bike of Ertl gets the 3rd. So the 1 of Whidbey with the 2nd, 4 of Melton with the 1st, 8 of Ertl with the 3rd. 10 cruiser, Moto 12, not a total points race. 4 riders, 3 transfer to get here. It's got to be Hedger, Happy Feet on the 2 spot. Coming back this way across the line to the stripe. 1 bike of Hedger takes the big win. Bungie with the 2nd. The 18 bike of Henderson's going to go hold on to that 3rd. Moto 13, we got 12 cruisers. Rux, Gork, Lee, and Henderson, 4 riders transferred to get here. One of them took a little detour there, but he's all right. It's got to be Cutthroat Caleb out front of this one. Got Rip Color sitting in that 2 spot. You know that's Hot Rod Lee out there. Back this way to the stripe. Cutthroat Caleb taking the win. 6 bike of Hot Rod's going to get the 2nd. The 10 bike of Henderson will get the 3rd. And C Money going to end up with the 4th. More total points racing coming at you in 15 cruiser. Looks like Z-Man out front of this one. He's got the total points win locked up. I believe Damar's going to get the 2nd. Henderson's going to end up with the 3rd. We head down that 3rd straight. Got a lot of backwind on this lap. See what Z-Man's got for you over that last table. There it is. Nice style out there. Zanoni taking the win. 651 and Damar's going to get the 2nd. And the 7 of Henderson. Trophy cards, what you see is how they're going to finish up. We got 51-55 cruiser on the track right now. Manahano, Jackson, Melton, and Elder out there in this one. It's got to be Manahano on the top spot. Whoa, Jackson went for it. Manahano shut the door right in his face. Said, Back this way to the stripe. Looks like Manahano's going to take the win. 11 bike, 9 bike of Melton. And Elder's going to end up with the 4th. 5 and under novice. We're 8 wide in this one. We got Heister, Denson, Emil, Bauer, Blakely, Wallace, Bernard, and Shanahan. And I see some cowboy boots jumping out front right now. Bauer got the whole shot in this one, getting it done. Jumping into that top spot. I see some flies, some rip colors in the 2 spot. That's Heister. Oh, Bauer holds on to it. Heister still in that 2 spot. Bauer getting it done right now. As we head down that 3rd straight. Oh, man. I got an idea for this one. Bauer, Heister running 1 and 2. It's still Bauer. Let's see if he can hold on to it. Maybe we'll give him a yee-haw there at the finish line. Bauer, Heister, 1 and 2. Oh, it's going to be a drag race. Bauer, Heister. Bauer! Oh, who got it? Heister gets the win. Heister got it at the line. Oh, man, what a race. Heister got it at the line. Bauer holding on for the 2 spot.
Okay, so Heister's got it first, and Bauer is 219. 219.
68, 714, 44, 151, 632. What a race. All right, Moto 18, 6 novice on the track right now. Total points race. We got Teague, Mayfield, and Coughlin total points, and I think that's how they'll finish up today. Levi Teague, he's looking awful fast out here lately. Might be doing some training at home. Teague, Mayfield, Coughlin. What you see out there is what we'll end up with for total points here. Trophy cards, what you see on the track is how they're going to finish up. In 6 novice. We got another one coming, 3 wide over the Rockford drop right behind them. We'll get to that here in a second. Still Teague. Jumping out to that big lead. And he's going to end up with that big win. 317 by Teague takes the win. The 201 of Mayfield with the 2nd. And the 69 of Coughlin's going to get the 3rd out of Moto 18. 7 novice, Moto 19. We got Water. Water's going to get the overall win, but the battle here is for this 2nd spot. How we finish here is how the points will be decided between Wallace and Tim. So the 222 is coming at us. Water, he's going to take the win. The battle's going to be for 2nd, and 3rd place is a knockin'. Oh, 713 in the 40 bike. 713 is going to end up with the 2nd place. The 40 bike trophy cards gets the 3rd. All right, moving on to 8 novice. 4 riders transfer to get here. We got Smelker, Wick, Usher, and Sereno. I think Usher, Sereno transferred out first go-round. Oh, 9 novice. We got 7 wide. We'll get to that here in a second as we head back this way in the back straight. In 8 novice, the 128 bike of Sereno taking the big win. 66, Usher's going to get the 2nd, the 821, and Wick with the 4th. 9 novice, Moto 21 on the track right now. We're all over in this one. 484 bike out front. That's got to be Stewart. We had Brown, Nail, and Gatto, Dayton, Diebel, Christensen, and Rad Ray out front right now. Freeport BMX colors. That's Nallen in the 2nd spot. Heading out of Berm 3 down that last straight. Oh, we got some moves being made right here in this back straight. Coming back this way. Across the line to the stripe we go. 484 taking the win. Nallen with the 240, 107, 592. 35 bike and a 182. Whew. Moving on, 10 novice, Moto 22. We got Scaduto, Myers, Rux, Luna, and Ryan. And we're bar to bar as we head into Bermzilla. Oh, Scaduto on the 2 spot. Coming down that 2nd straight, that's got to be the 150 bike. Myers getting it done. Oh, Scaduto takes it back. Scaduto, Myers right back into 1st. Oh, man, we got a battle brewing down here for the last straight. Into Berm 3 we go, still Myers, Scaduto. Ryan, 1, 2, 3. Ryan, she's knocking at the door. She wants a part of that action. Here we go, back to the stripe. We got a drag race, the 150 and the 39. The 150 gets it. 39, 38, 956, and 148. Did they put something in the sodas today in concessions? Because this is awfully competitive out here. Whew. All right, we're moving on. This is 11 novice, not a total points race. We got Pettit, Coughlin, and Tebessing out there. 3 riders transferred to get to this main event. Tebessing. Oh, the battle's for second. I believe that's Paisley out there in the 2 spot. And coming back this way for the win, the 963, Drew Pettit. Drew Pettit taking the win. How about that? Coughlin gets a second, Tebessing with the third. Drew taking the win out here. Good job, Drew. We got 12 novice on the track. Moto 24, we got Moore, Bain, Bruner, Van Brekel, and Poglaze. 5 riders transfer to that main event. Coming back this way to the stripe, the 100 bike. Bad Boy Bain taking the big win. Battle is for the 2 spot, and it's going to go to the 84, 212. And the 214 coming back this way, Brian Poglaze. All right, we're moving on. 13 novice. We got a full rack and 13 novice. Looks like the 162 out front of this one. That's got to be Mayville. We got Speed Queen Scaduto sitting in that 2 spot. I believe that's Malmgren on the 3, and we'll see what happens on that back straight. Speed Queen Scaduto trying to chase her down. As we come back this way to the stripe, the big old win going to the 162 bike. Speed Queen getting the second. 15 with the third. 226, 16, 568. Oh, 177, 568. And the D bike of Spartan McCall. Fennessy will chase you down on that back straight, man. He'll chase you right on down. All right, moving on. Moto 27, 16 novice. Total points race. This one is going to be decided right here in this main event between Boo, Bain, and Dobbs. And coming into that second berm, looks like the 21 bike of Bain's out front of this one. Dobbs running 2. Another beginners league rider out there. Dobbs, Bain. Dobbs going to go for it. We'll see what happens in berm 3 here. Dobbs taking the low road. Bain holding on. Bain, Dobbs. Oh, he's going to go for it. Coming back this way across the line and to the stripe. Who's got the pedal power? 21 bike, 81 bike. 81 gets it at the line. Dobbs takes the win at the line. 21 bike of Bain's going to get the second. The 19 bike of Bus with the third. More total points racing coming at you. 17 to 20 novice. Moto 28. We got Sienna out front of this one. Carlin Tebessing coming back this way. The 177 bike of Sienna gets the win. The 712 of Carlin's going to get the second. Gold Cup 1 of Tebessing is going to end up with the third. Out of Moto 28. 26-35 novice on the track right now. Moto 29. So this one's all over the place in points. We're going to have to do some math here, which is never a good thing. I'd rather have a root canal than take algebra again. Yeah, I said it, algebra. That's where I'm at these days. Okay, so Nallen's going to get the win. The 220 bike of Nallen's taking the win. The 940 of Stokes gets the second. And the 109 of Fennessy is going to get the third. Moving on, 46-50 novice. Moto 30, this one's going to be decided here in the main. Looks like Schroba and Smelker are tied for points. We got Mayfield. Mayfield up there in that 2 spot. Schroba slides into the 2. Smelker up front right now. And I believe Smelker going to get the win. And 227 bike of Schroba going to get the second. Mayfield going to end up with a third. Good battle there in that last straight. We got 6 intermediates on the track right now. Moto 31. Looks like 4 riders transferred to get there. Glonick, Bernard, Jones, and Ippolito. It's got to be the 50 bike out front right now. A-Ray, Bernard, Jones on the 2 spot. So we head out of Burn 3 down that last straight. A-Ray getting it done right now. Coming back this way to the stripe, the 50 bike. Bernard taking the win, the 8 bike taking the second. 499 and 152 is how they'll finish up. Out of Moto 31, 32, 7 intermediates. On the track right now, we got Carter, Ertl, Marley Man, and Farr out there in this one. Marley Man Bauer winning all 3 days of the Midwest Nationals last week. USA BMX Midwest Nationals. Pretty big deal. Even to make your mains on that one. This guy right here, he won all 3 days, and he's winning today as well. 189 bike with the 2, the 48 bike with the 3, and the 167 out of Moto 32. 8 intermediates, Moto 33, not a total points race. 3 riders transferred to get here. We got Blakely, Wick, and Tilton. Throwdown colors, factory throwdown colors. Your last year's Rockford BMX track champion. That's Mason Blakely out front right now. Got a little company knocking at the door. But he's going to hold on to it and take home the win today. 16 bike, Blakely taking the win. The 143 bike of Tilton with the second. 52 bike of Wick going to get the third. All right, moving on. This is 9 intermediates, 7 riders transferred to this main event. Shanahan, Lane, Brainy, Kraft, Zarate, and Levero. I see the 5 bike of Shanahan out front of this one. Battles for that second spot. Oh, little bump, little run. Oh, coming down that back straight. Shanahan still in control of this one as we cross the line. Oh, second place, going to go for it. 5 bike holds on to it. 110, 21, 8, 95, and 54. More total points races coming at you. 10 intermediates. Moto 35, we got King, Manuel, and Gray. And I think this one is decided up here. King, I believe, is going to take home a win in this one. Manuel's got the 2 points, and Gray's got the 3 points. King, Manuel, Gray. 1, 2, 3 down that third straight. Coming into berm 3 down the back straight. Still King. Oh, Manuel. Manuel's going to go for it. He's one trying to win this lap. But King taking the overall win for the day. The 137 of Manuel with the 2 and the 192 bike of Gray with the 3. All right, Moto 36. We got 11 intermediates on the track right now. Bjorklund, Joker, Benefiel, and Cox. We got Cox out front of this one. Fly zone colors getting it done out front right now. Got a little company knocking at the door. Oh, 2 spot. Little bumping, little running. Man, hitting Cox was like hitting a brick wall down there. He went for it, though. Coming back this way to the stripe. Oh, he holds on to it. 186 takes the win. Wow. Good race out there. So 186 takes the win. The 2 spot. 2 spot went to
36. Is that who you guys said? Yeah. Yep.
So Cox takes the win. Benefiel gets the second. Bjorklund with the third. Joker with the 4. Good race out there. All right, we're moving on to 12 intermediates. Moto 37. Jarrett, Gork, Mounts, Holloway, Cupper, and Farr. Cutthroat. Caleb taking home another gold. 178 bike. 66 bike. 346, 135, and 32. We'll round out the pack in Moto 37. All right, total points race. In 13 intermediate, Heister, Wick, and Schroba. Schroba had a pretty nasty crash there second go-around, but he's back up and getting it done in the mains. Heister out front right now. He's going to have the overall win locked up. I believe Schroba, if he holds on to it, he'll get the second because he did finish that lap out first go-around. So the 93 bike, Heister takes the win. The 103 of Schroba is going to get the second. The 80 of Wick, he'll end up with the third out of Moto 38. 39, 14 intermediates on the track right now. The Bowman Show out here on Sunday. We got Walsh in the 3 spot. Bowman's running 1 and 2. A couple of fast cats from Chanahan, Illinois. Coming back this way across the line to the stripe. Cooper taking the win. Hayden going to get the second. And Gold Cup 1 of Walsh getting the third. 17 to 20. Little pump race out there. Looks like we got the Knoll boys. Munoz, Gardner, Hathcock, and Ross. Oh, the battle's going to be back there in that back spot. High-low move out there in Bermsville and a pump race. You can do a high-low move in a pump race? Dustin Jakes is like, yep. I heard him. So Munoz, the 111 bike, taking the win. Hathcock's going to get the second. Looks like the 87 bike, Gardner, he's going to get the third. State 1, a Knoll. Oh, look at that. Ross making the move. 69 by Ross. And the 218 a Knoll. Moving on, we got 41 to 45 intermediates. Got Ippolito, King, Macomb, Mounts, Riley, and Ross out there right now, but it's Ippolito getting it done. We got King sitting on that 2 spot. Heading out of berm 3. Ippolito going for the win on the 72 bike, and he's going to get it. Ippolito taking the big win. 48 bike of King with the second, Macomb with the third, 144 of Mounts, 14 of Riley, 78 of Ross. Moto, 42, 51 and over intermediates. Easy mark. Rundle, Melton, Pulaski, Elder, and Callis. Melton getting it done out front right now. We got Elder sitting in the 2 spot. Callis on the 3. Coming back this way. Melton taking the win. Oh, Callis moves into the 2 spot. Callis takes the 2. Elder, 571. 42 and the 148. Don't count out Mag, that 2 spot. All right, we got 13 girls expert on the track right now. A couple riders down the front straight. We'll get them checked out. Mika Moravec, Monahano, Senzi, and M&M in this one. Coming down that 3rd straight. And out of berm 3, back this way. I think that is the 3 bike. Mason Meekum taking the win. Senzi Kenzie's going to get the 2nd. 5 bike is Moravec going to get the 3rd. Get some down riders back up. Let's make some noise for them. I believe that's Audra out there in the 11 bike. Monahano on the 2. Give it to him one more time. Get him around that track out there. Let's hear it for Audra and Abigail. Tell you what, man, that 13 girls expert class is no joke out there. Those girls are tougher than I'll be in 3 lifetimes. So Audra coming back this way, and Abigail going to end up with 4 and 5. Moving on to 9 experts. Gates down, Moto 44. 3 riders transferred to get here. We got Fattrell, Hedger, Sala. We got Sala and Fattrell bar to bar. Sala on the inside. He's going to get that whole shot. Coming on our 2nd straight, the D bike. Getting it done right now. Fattrell on the 2 spot. You guys got Hedger on the 3. He's trying to find his way into the action as well. Let's see what happens down that 3rd straight, coming into berm 3. Still Sala, Fattrell, Hedger, 1, 2, 3. Not a total points race. They all qualified to get here. Hedger, he's coming for that 2 spot. Oh, let's see what happens. The D bike taking the win. The 40 bike, Fattrell, going to get the 2nd. The 9 bike, a Hedger with the 3rd. 10 expert, Moto 45 on the track right now. We got Erdl, Glonick, Larson, and Bungie. Whole shot going to Erdl. Coming out of Bermzilla on that 2nd straightaway, Erdl. Happy Feet sitting on the 2 spot. 21 bike. It's got to be Larson on a 3. Glonick 4. So we head down that 3rd straightaway. Still Freeport BMX colors. Getting it done right now. Erdl. Happy Feet says, I'm coming for you. Oh, here we go. Erdl. Out front right now. Bungie. Going to try to pull the trigger on it. Oh, let's see what happens. 32 holds on to it. 29-21, 293. Good race. All right, moving on, Moto 46, total points race. This is 11 expert, so this one's going to be decided right here in this main event. Lee and Beard battling it out front right now. Sala in the 3. Hot Rod getting it done out front. Beard on the 2 spot. Let's see if he can hold on to it. We cross the line and back to the stripe. The 13 bike, a Hot Rod Lee taking the win. 6 of Beard with the 2nd. 1 of Sala with the 3rd. 12 experts on the track right now. Moto 47, Rux, Cronenberger, and Finkboner. Cronenberger out front right now. Getting it done out of Lake Villa, Illinois, in the State 2 bike. Not a total points race. 3 riders transfer to get to this main event. Cronenberger still out front of this one. We got C Money in the 2 spot. He had a little crash earlier. Good to see him back up. Cronenberger taking the win, the 41 bike of Rux with the 2, Finkboner with the 3. Moving on, Moto 48, 14 expert. We got Adams, Merlanda, Cronenberger, and Beard. Merlanda out front right now. Nobody's catching him today. 975 bike as we come back this way. Merlanda taking the win. State 1 bike of Cronenberger gets the second. 38 bike with the third. That's Adams, and Beard with the 4. Rounding out our experts. 15 expert on the track right now. A couple motos to go. Just a reminder, Wednesday night we'll be back out here at the Rock. Hope to see y'all back Wednesday night for our night race. Martinez and Oni Andrews. Martinez checking out. Little visor grind out there. Martinez taking the win. 18 by Zanoni with the second. Andrews with the third. And we organized a special flyover today for our 17 to 20 expert race. We got Ward, Cook, Monahano, Barons, and Jackson. Got to be Cook out front of this one. Monahano right there with him on the high spot. Oh, boy, look at that back straight. Cook, Monahano, Jackson, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Coming back this way to the stripe. Cook. Oh, man, I'm going to call Cody Paris. Cody, we got to have a review on that one. That was too close to call.
I think it was 71.
Oh, man. We're going to review that one real quick. Boys and 17 to 20 expert, hold on to your trophy cards. We're going to do a review. We got to check that one out. All right, we got Moto 51, 36 to 40 expert on the track right now. Total points race. And they're all decided up right. Scuduto and Schulz. What was that nickname you had for Justin? So the 93 right taking the win. Well, we got the Speed Queens out here, maybe the Speed Dad. Speed Dad Scuduto. Scholl is going to end up with the third. Oh, Scud Missile Scuduto. I like that. All right, last but not least, 41 to 45 expert. Got Andrews, Heights, and Levero in this one. Not total points. 3 riders transferred to get to that main event. Andrews taking the win at the Midwest Nationals. And 41 to 45 expert getting it done today. Heights with the second, Levero with the third. Teams. We'll let you know how our team points ended up today here in just a second. Hey, listen up, Freeport BMX riders. Freeport BMX riders. We need to see you guys at the Freeport building right now. So Freeport BMX riders, need you to round up at the Freeport building.
Oh,
17 to 20 expert.
You want a cheeseburger?
Listen up. DJ Dan owes a couple cheeseburgers up here. So 17 to 20 expert. Zad Cook took the win. Michael Monahano got the second. Ryder Ward with the third. Deontay Jackson fourth. Russell Barons got the fifth. We had a photo finish at the line. Was too close to call. So Cook taking the win. Good to see him back down here. Because of that win, DJ Dan owes us all a cheeseburger next weekend. I should say Wednesday night. Our teams, I got Kegels, I got Freeport, Rip, Midwest. Here comes Fly Zone. Thank you. Hey, good job today, that main. Heck yeah. All right. Ooh, look at that one, huh? All right, let's get these sorted out here. Yeah, Freeport BMX, you guys are doing a team picture over there. So any Freeport BMX rider, make sure you head over to the Freeport building right now. Teams, listen up. In fifth place with 18 points, Midwest Militia. Never gets old. In fourth place, 27 points, Freeport BMX. In third place with 29 points, Rip BMX. Second place, 29 points, Keggles Bike Shop. So I guess there's a tie there between Keggles and Ripped. And with a perfect 32 points, Fly Zone. Congrats, Fly Zone. Good job, all our team riders today. Now they get trophy cards. One more reminder, Wednesday night out here, we'll be racing under the lights at the Rock, so we'll see you guys Wednesday night. Thanks for coming out today. Make sure to get those pit areas cleaned up, and we'll see y'all Wednesday night.